Okay, I've got some good news on the Brenda Pushkin affair. Now, obviously, Pushkin isn't her real last name. It could be, I guess. I don't know. But she's one of ours, and she's supported this channel for some time and my other channels, and she appears to be a Christian. And YouTube banned her from YouTube and didn't tell her why. And when she tried to appeal, they wanted her to appeal to a decision that she doesn't know why they decided it. They wanted her to tell them why she doesn't deserve to be banned from YouTube without telling her why they banned her. How can she say why that was a wrong decision if they don't tell her what the decision was? Like why the decision was. She can't argue against the why if they don't tell her the why. And so I wrote about that on our channel, and some of you saw it and had a couple comments, and I have to say you guys are great. So I've got lots of good things to say about you all. One person, End Time Warrior, she tried to, she meant good. She was trying to say, well, it's going to happen to us because, we're Christians and we're going to be persecuted. Well, that's true. But if someone's persecuting the Christian next to you and you have an opportunity to say something, but you don't say anything, doesn't that make you complicit? So I said something. That's what I did. I complained about it. Brenda wrote to them and tried to say, hey, I don't know what to say. How can I defend myself against an accusation that I don't know about? But I don't know of anything that I did to violate your terms of service. And you guys are actually violating your terms of service by attacking us. And I think that was my words that I don't know if she wrote that back. She showed me what she wrote back because she took screenshots. She has shown me also what she got as an email from YouTube. Let me pull it up here. She sent this. It says, "Hi, Brenda Pushkin. We have reviewed your appeal for the following. Channel Brenda Pushkin. After taking another look, we can confirm that your channel does not violate our community guidelines." Okay? Okay, but why didn't they take another look earlier? That's the question. Let's keep going. "Thanks for your patience while we reviewed this appeal." Well, they reviewed it quite quickly from what I understand. I think it just took them a day or two to review it, so that was quite quick. "Our goal is to make sure content doesn't violate our community guidelines so that YouTube can be a safe place for all. And sometimes we make mistakes trying to get it right." How could they make a mistake with her? Her comments are about her religious beliefs. They're not some terrorist statements. They're not even some Nazi, neo-Nazi type statements. They're not like that. This is just a girl, just like many of you on my channel. She's just a girl in her home, coming on YouTube, expressing her Christian values, whether she's American or Ukrainian or Polish, I don't know. But she's expressing her values in her comments. From what I can see, she's a nice girl. She doesn't seem to get angry. Now, I understand some of you girls, I don't know if she was one of them, were attacked by some of these men over on Revealing Truth on that channel. And they're very, very rude, some of them, most of them actually. But there are a few of them who are extremely violent against women in particular. And I remember I think the Muslim woman, Cynthia, I think is her name, who's on our channel. She put her foot down against some of those, I remember. And Brenda, I think she was one of them that was attacked too. And it may be in the wake of that a few of them reported her and asked for them to remove her. And they removed her. Because more than maybe they've got a tipping point, like 3 people or 5 people or something like that. After a certain tipping point, then they ban the person, even if it's not legitimate. because there was no legitimacy to this as far as I could see. And I put my finger in there a little bit to kind of poke around and see. I didn't see any legitimacy. So YouTube, well, at least you finally put it back in the right place. How long did she suffer angst because of you? Because your process is broken. It's broken. The first thing you should do is not just make a tipping point where, oh, if 5 people complain, then we're going to do what they want. You need to stop that kind of herd mentality because that's sick. The other thing is you need to weigh whether this person is expressing religious beliefs. And if they're religious beliefs, then they need to not be censored. The third thing is transparency on your part. Is that you need to stop banning people without telling them why you're banning them. You need to put the section of the terms of service in there in an email. You don't even email them. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. It could be an automated email that no one notices because it's just an automated 2 sentences. You've been banned. Ha ha ha. Put a clip of what they were banned for. Civilization. You guys are like from the Germanic tribes back in 5,000 years ago. I'm exaggerating, of course. Germanic tribes didn't exist 5,000 years ago. But what I'm trying to say is that you're so far back beyond civilization by your Stalinist tactics. And that's not an exaggeration either. Those are the tactics that Stalin took in Soviet Russia. And you, YouTube, are emulating him. You need to be transparent. You cannot be draconian. You're an American company. You need to hold up American values. Stop emulating monsters of history. That's all I've got to say. To the rest of you, hang in there. Do the work of the Lord. Don't let anyone derail you. And may the Lord bless you as you seek Him with all your heart.